Si venir du printemps, l'amour révèle saison, le rideau, le fils Cupidon, l'univers se demande cette tu s'acclame par réchauffer, animaux qui volent corne, animaux qui rampent cochon, animaux qui nagent d'oiseaux, ceux qui bêtement ne sont pas amoureux se font de plaisir, le Messie venir du printemps, l'amoureux révèle saison, rions si nous.
The Renaissance Fair, the way I like to describe it, is just a romantic view of what the past was. We take a lot more of the romantic elements concerning like chivalry and honor, courtly love, you know, a different way of living, a different way of speaking, and it's put forward in more of an entertaining fashion where you take all the wonderful qualities from those periods and put those forward as opposed to a lot of the negative qualities being, you know, dirt, disease, you know, and a peasant or noble to peasant structure that left a lot of people in limited spaces, and also other things that we would consider morally reprehensible now.
Fair really is home because everybody just sort of becomes this community, this family, and it's really hard to not see it as that when you see people who've known your entire life.
Well, it's become a livelihood. This is, you know, basically what I do as an avocation. So I spend pretty much 12 months of the year at events over different parts of the country, being involved in them.
It's a good time. I mean, it gives me some time off from the fighting. Yeah?
So that is what it is for me. It is time to celebrate, and for tomorrow I may be dead, so enjoy.
The Renaissance Festival, the thing I love most about it is people get to be themselves, or the characters or alter egos that they would portray had normal life not judged them. So that's my favorite thing.
Also, a lot of the people that come here, it's like I've watched their children grow up and all that. So it's a job, it's a lifestyle.
And experience medieval and Renaissance history firsthand. Get to experience things like watch people make weapons and armor. Get to eat period food. See people dressed in period clothes. Hear the accent. Just kind of go back in time and have a good time.
At Sterling Renaissance Festival, I am a full contact jouster. That is to say, I strap on a suit of full plate mail, and I grab a 10-foot stick, and I ride at another guy with every intention of either breaking my lance or kicking him off the back end of his horse, and he is riding at me with every intention to do the same. Well, my character kind of varies depending on what show we're at, but at this particular show, I've always classified Sir William as you know, he has a giant chip on his shoulder and he's daring somebody to knock it off. You know, brash, abrasive, doesn't feel anybody can beat him, and has no problem letting everybody know it.
Who do you think you are? Shut up! No.
However, when he's around the court, he has to stifle the tones a little bit because he's not truly favored by the court. However, for some particular reason, the Queen fancies his impish personality and keeps him close, so I have a little bit of protection to get away with some of the things I do. I believe in this is going to sound silly, but a pro wrestling philosophy when it comes to character development, because for what our show is, we do a lot of the same things. That's the joust, it's not the rest of the fair. The joust, we have 30 minutes to connect with our audience, tell them why we're going to win, and make them believe we're going to win.
Are we ready? Then it does me great honor to welcome you to the winning side of the field.
So we have to do it in a very big and bold style. So the best characters are always if you take an element of your true personality and just turn the volume up to 10 and amplify it big. So, you know, definitely what I portray on the field is definitely a part of me, and I take that with me into the character. And then when we do some of the other performances out on the street or on stage, you have to find ways to create that same character but pull it back in a way that's reasonable, especially considering the hierarchy of the nobility and things of that sort. That all has to be adhered to. So you learn to make adjustments and play with different ideas concerning your character.
I think we might
I mean, it goes anywhere from the people I get to work with, the people that I consider friends, the work I do with my horses, the performing the joust and getting in front of 1,000 people and making them jump out of their chairs. You know, and then not only that, but at the end of it, like, love you know, like, oh my God, what you did is so amazing. There's no better feeling than making a crowd's jaw drop and have them, you know, going back out to them and have them going, oh my God, I've never seen anything like that. You're absolutely insane. So it's a very gratifying feeling.
That might need to be as resolute as it gets. Now, as what you agreed beforehand, let in. I give you our overall victim this day, Sir William Dudley.
Oh, Al, stop it! I can't take the pain! I can't take the punishment! You know I'm faking it, right? Just like all your women do.